The Alaskan Malamute's jaws were built for a purpose far beyond a simple meal. For centuries, these powerful dogs survived in the Arctic, relying on their strong bite to gnaw on frozen food and assist with demanding tasks. This deep-seated instinct to chew remains potent in the modern Malamute. From puppyhood, their world is explored through their mouth. Teething puppies chew to relieve gum discomfort, a natural process that helps their adult teeth emerge properly. But for a Malamute, this is just the beginning of a lifelong relationship with chewing. As they mature into adolescence, usually between 6 months and 2 years, their chewing behavior often intensifies. This isn't a sign of defiance, it's a critical phase of development. Their adult teeth have settled, but their jaws continue to strengthen, and their energy levels surge. Chewing becomes an essential outlet for this boundless adolescent energy. A Malamute left without constructive ways to chew will inevitably find its own, often leading to the destruction of furniture, shoes, or other household items. This behavior is frequently misinterpreted as spiteful, but it's simply the dog's attempt to fulfill a biological need. Genetics play a significant role. The breed was developed to be incredibly resilient and resourceful. In the harsh Arctic environment, the ability to make use of every available resource, including gnawing on bones or tough hides for sustenance, and to pass the time, was a survival trait. This legacy is encoded in their DNA. So, when a Malamute picks up a block of wood or a plastic bottle, it's not just playing, it's answering a call that has echoed through its lineage for generations. This instinct is so strong that it persists even in well-fed dogs living in comfortable homes. Beyond genetics and developmental stages, daily life heavily influences a Malamute's chewing habits. These dogs are highly intelligent and possess a tremendous work ethic. When they lack sufficient physical exercise and mental stimulation, they experience boredom and stress. Chewing is a self-soothing activity. The repetitive motion releases endorphins, the brain's natural feel-good chemicals, which help to calm an anxious or understimulated dog. A Malamute that doesn't get its daily walk, run, or playtime is far more likely to engage in prolonged, sometimes destructive, chewing sessions as a way to cope with pent-up energy and frustration. Understanding the motivation behind the chew is key. Is the dog bored, anxious, or just enjoying a natural pastime? Observing when and what they chew provides valuable clues. Chewing that occurs primarily when the owner is absent might point to separation anxiety. Frenetic, destructive chewing could indicate a lack of physical exercise. A Malamute that calmly gnaws on an appropriate toy, on the other hand, is likely content and simply engaging in a healthy, instinctual behavior. Differentiating between problematic chewing and appropriate chewing is the first step toward effective management. Providing safe and durable chew options is non-negotiable for any Malamute owner. The ideal chew toy must be tough enough to withstand their powerful jaws, but not so hard that it risks fracturing a tooth. Items like dense rubber toys, specifically designed for aggressive chewers, are excellent choices. Many of these can be stuffed with food or frozen treats, which adds a layer of mental enrichment. Forcing the dog to think and work to get its reward. This work to eat model taps directly into their problem-solving nature and makes the chewing experience far more satisfying. Natural chews, such as certain types of processed bones or antlers, can also be suitable, but they require careful supervision. It's crucial to select the right size. Too small, and it becomes a choking hazard. Owners must monitor the dog to ensure they are gnawing, not attempting to swallow large pieces. As these chews wear down, they must be discarded before they become dangerously small. Each dog is an individual, and what works for one may not be safe for another. Constant vigilance is part of responsible ownership. Conversely, some items should always be off. Cooked bones are notoriously dangerous. They become brittle and can splinter, causing severe internal injuries. So-called rawhide chews can pose risks of choking and intestinal blockages. Many household objects, from plastic bottles to old shoes, contain chemicals or components that are toxic if ingested. Teaching a Malamute the difference between its toys and your belongings is a fundamental aspect of training. Management of the environment is just as important as providing the right toys. A young or untrained Malamute should not be given unsupervised access to the entire house. Using crates, baby gates, or designated dog-proofed rooms helps prevent destructive chewing before it starts. This isn't a punishment but a management tool that keeps the dog safe and the owner's possessions intact. As the dog demonstrates more reliable behavior, its freedom can be gradually increased. This process sets the dog up for success by making the right choice, chewing a toy the easiest and most available option. Training reinforces these boundaries. Teaching commands like leave it and drop it is essential. These commands provide a clear and calm way to communicate what is and isn't acceptable to chew. Positive reinforcement is the most effective method. When you catch your Malamute chewing on an appropriate toy, praise them enthusiastically. This positive association encourages them to repeat the desired behavior. The goal is not to stop the chewing altogether, an impossible and unfair task, but to channel this powerful, natural drive onto acceptable outlets. By understanding the why behind the chew and proactively managing it, owners can live in harmony with this magnificent breed's most primal instinct.